Hello viewer and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. I'm playing more Banners of Ruin. This will be the beginning of my second attempt at this. Actually, that's not true. I've been trying to play a little bit of it offline, but officially on this channel, it'll be my second attempt. I've been trying to level up the bear, which hasn't been going well. I have made it to the first boss 3 times and died 3 times. So, yeah. So, we'll see if it's another failure here, or if we get further. I'm going to stick with the bear, because I want to keep leveling him up, and I think I'll try the mouse again. Yeah, I'm also going to go for an oath. Mostly because they have a score modifier, and I want to get a higher score. Especially since I keep crashing against the first boss. I need as much score as I can before I get to him. Most of these make the game harder in some way. Start with 50% more vitality, and you can increase the tier to make it even worse. So, I want something that doesn't really impact me, but gives me a good score. Every time a card is discarded... Random party... No, I don't want to do that. Enemies start with more vitality. Enemies receive 25% less damage from poison. Well, that's a good one to use if I don't intend to use poison. Enemies are impervious to poison. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick with that. Because I don't intend to use poison, so I'll take that oath. What else can we get here? Party members can gain a maximum of 100 shield, defense... And that drops. Maybe not that one. Party characters, poison ticks up by 2 each turn. No, I don't want to do that. Damage dealt and received by ruin cards is doubled. Damage dealt by ruin cards is doubled, but damage received from them is tripled. Quadrupled. Damage dealt and received by ruin cards. Well, if I never ruin a card, I don't have to worry about it, right? Right? I mean, that's... Sure. That's how that works. Absolutely. Defense gains reduced. Every turn in combat, all party characters gain 1 winded. Enemies deal an additional 50% damage to defense. Bleed applied by party members is increased, but any bleed they gain no longer ticks down. All enemies with Fury start combat with 5 stacks of Fury. Ooh. Gross. Enemies gain 5 vitality per turn. That one... I wouldn't mind that one in the early stages. But by the time you reach the boss, the 3rd boss, that's just difficult. Unless you have a plan to focus down an enemy, just immediately destroy them. That's going to be rough. Although I might take it. There are ways to build around... strategies you can build around that. Whenever a party member dies during the campaign, all remaining party members lose 1 max will. I have a bad habit of losing party members, so I don't think I'm going to take that. Whenever you add a card back to your... Oh, wait. Not back. Whenever you add a card to your deck, lose 50 florins. That's not something I want. Unplayed cards left in the hand during cleanup are banished. That's... I don't think that's bad early on, but I do like my draw as many cards as possible strategy each turn. So there are a lot of unplayed cards left. That would not be helpful. Any party member deaths end the game. That is a 2.5. But any party member death. Like I said, I have a bad habit of losing party members. Maybe we'll just take these 2, right? Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Back. So I've got these 2. That's fine. Let's begin campaign. So things are fairly straightforward, except that we don't get money here. 8 max vitality. Inspect. You see a few discarded weapons thrown on the floor. It will take some time to find any that are usable. A hooded figure emerges from the shadows, startling you for a moment. They reveal a friendly token and offer you something for the road. So I could upgrade a card, maybe get a new card, or I guess I'm just going to take the extra health. I'm going to get plenty of cards. Maybe not plenty of tokens, though. Those ones were hard to get. Yeah, we come out in the barracks and we get into a combat. Alright, so first go. So the mouse has the ability to charge themselves up, which I don't really need right now. Let's use this. And he's going to be attacked for 8. So let's gain some armor. Deal 5 damage. Deal 6 damage to this mouse here. There we go. Good. Gain 10. Spawn, take cover. And then enter. I want to hold on to that. I don't think I'm going to need it yet. Okay. Deal 5 damage. If this breaks target's defense, gain 2 charge. He doesn't have any. Let's use our will. And for each hit in the next attack, gain 3 charge and remove 1 fury and 1 charge from the target. Well, that's what that is. That'll give me 9. And then I can use that on... Yeah, you know what? Use it on the 8. Sure. Good. Alright. Great. Gain a card. All party members gain 3 bleed. Apply double your party's total. No, I don't want to use that. That's 3... No. Kick. Quick hands. I do like my quick hands. Negotiate. Sure. As you turn a corner, you find yourself confronted by a wiry figure. Their identity masked by the dim light, but their noble birth betrayed by their fine robes. I know why you've come to Dawn's Point. The low, dry voice echoes off the cold stone. I can help you reach him. My family are being held captive in Old Town. Help us flee the city, and I will arrange your entry into the keep. Find a boat, free my family, then meet us in the sewers below the royal court. Do as I ask, and you will have your blood. You exchange a solemn, understanding nod with the old wolf before he sharply hurries off. And another combat. Right up. Alright. Well, you know, I was shying away from combat my first run, and I think that was to my detriment, because I could have used another level. It would have been helpful. Apply to a party member. Deal this. We'll do the longsword. Okay. Who's attacking who? And all 3 on the bear. Alright, well, let's use this then. And spawn this on him. Gonna need it. Bear, you can use guard. And we will... I suppose I could use this and move him. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright. I didn't get to use the 1 times 3, but it's weak anyways. Okay. What are we going to do? Gain 1 card. Draw 1 card. Damage, damage, damage. Weapon damage 8 versus weapon damage. Alright, good, good. 4 bleed. I think I'll use that on this guy. They're both attacking the mouse. So... I'll hit this one. And then I'll have him gain 15, because he's going to get smacked by 2 separate people. And we're done. Alright. Okay, nothing to worry about there. Let's see. Kick. 6 damage. Yeah, we'll use that on him. And then the hatchet. There we go. Beautiful. Akimbo, deal weapon damage if dual wielding, attack twice more. I guess I could dual wield with the mouse, but this means this thing is useless until I get a second weapon. Deal weapon damage if the only opponent in lane plus 10. Oh, that's useful. Precision, if this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, half the damage dealt is applied as bleed. I could definitely make use of that one. If I remember it's in there. You know, I'm going to forget it's in there by, I don't know, 3 episodes later. Select a card, move to this lane, +1 to its counter. Gain high spirits, which starts me with 1 vigor. Sanctuary, chance to heal. Well, let's just gain high spirits. I don't think we need decoy here. Doggedness, image. Ooh. Gain a random. I was just saying that they're hard to come by. Weapons and armor. Yeah, I don't really need an upgrade to weapons and armor yet. Of course, I don't really need a token on all of these base cards yet. +1 stamina cost, party heals. Party heals 3. Oh, that could be useful. Gain 10, spawn take cover. So that'd make it 2 stamina, but the party would heal whenever I use it. Gain 15. I want to ditch these cards. I hate how this makes me unable to do anything. But if it was the only thing I was going to do on that turn at 3 stamina... No, I'm going to ditch the card at my first earliest convenience. So... Let's do round shield. Yeah, let's just do round shield. Alright. And then, sure, armory. You approach the reserves, finding untidy stacks of weapon crates on the left, and some chests of armor on the right. As you begin to inspect them, you hear heavy footsteps from some guards, returning from a patrol. You'll only have time to look at 1 set. Weapons or armor? Let's do armor. I don't want to get into an elite combat yet. Superior, medium. What am I wearing? Medium and light. So I'll take the superior. Thank you. And save this one for later. Heavy. I'll save a heavy for later. Okay. Boat merchant. Overzealous. Well, we were looking for the boat merchant. A merchant sits amongst fishing crates, barrels, and other miscellanea. In the moonlight sits the very thing you need, a small boat. You approach the merchant, who stares through you with glassy blind eyes. Greetings. What can an old fisher do for you? What do you for? Whatever. Bad grammar. You explain you need a boat sent to the northern sewers, no questions asked. I don't like the sounds of what you're up to, but the less I knows, the better, he says reluctantly. 150 florins and you'll have your boat. If that don't suit you, I got other stuff to trade. It's a shame I can't pick one of these other things to trade. Alright, yep. Boat for 150. Oh, well, I don't really have a choice here, do I? Let's take the one that has the lowest. That way, if we ever come to a point with that one card, Crossroads? What was it? I don't remember the name of it, but it reduces the other 2 stacks down to your level. Alright, what are you doing here? Do we have the longsword? We do not. Character's next attack? No. That'll take 2. I could kick. Who's attacking who? The lane and the lane. Well, in that case, let's kick one of these guys out. There we go. So 10 and then 5. So we're both okay. I think we're both okay. Let's draw a card. Oh, man. Sure. Okay. Let's discard this one for the time being. Okay. And we will hit the weasel. Okay. I can't believe they're already so high on hit points. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I did play through this whole thing already. Can we do anything else here? Bleed, hatchet, party member. He's hitting all of us. So I'm going to longsword these two. And then I'm going to use this, and I should be okay. Yeah. We're going to bleed somebody. If this breaks the target's... Yeah, let's do that. So we get some extra charge. And then... I don't have enough for sharpened steel, so let's try to kill this guy. And we're done. Alright. Okay, we could longsword again, but he's gonna hit me, and I don't have enough damage to kill him this turn. I don't think. So let's defend first. And then gain 10, pass it along. Sure. Let's not take any chances. Yeah, I'm just gonna... It'll get rid of the weasel. That's fine. And then he'll hit me for 6, which I'll absorb. And then the weasel in the back will hit us. But now we only have to worry about 1 in each row. So, that's good. And if I felt like it, I guess I could kick the beaver next turn. Let's see. Draw 1 card. Apply, move. What are you doing? You're hitting the bear? Oh, yeah. Let's move the bear. There we go. And then we'll smash the beaver, I think. And then bleed on the weasel. And he can't do anything else. Wow, I have so many expensive cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, just... Alright, so what are you doing? You're hitting the mouse. You're both hitting the mouse. For 18. Okay. That's fine. The bear's gonna discard. Let's discard a guard. So we can do this. I may have miscalculated. Nope. I did it right. Okay, so he's gonna hit me for 8. And it's gonna bleed me. I think that's what that symbol means. Yeah, impale. Yeah. Wait a minute. I read that wrong. Okay. Good. At least I read it wrong. Deal 5 damage. Kick. I don't think I can get higher. Yeah, I can't get higher than 5. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, I did not consider the cost. Well, alright. That's fine. He's going to hit him for 5, and he's still going to take it. Because he's got plenty of defense. That's what happens if you try to act too fast without actually taking the time to look at everything. Rougher Smot? Costling. I don't mind Costling, but Rougher Smot sounds like a made-up name. I mean, I guess that's the... It is a video game, it is fiction, and it is made up, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. I could take another one of these. I do love the bleed. Swap positions with target party member. That could be useful, but I don't have a whole lot of need to swap. I guess if one party member has more defense than another one, swapping would let them survive a turn. There is more, I don't know, there is more skill, more use to this than just apply bleed. Yeah, I'm going to take the sharpened steel. Alright. Mr. Bear, you're going to get another stamina. Pulverize. Deal weapon damage +5. If this breaks the target's defense, deal weapon damage again. But I gain winded. Deal weapon damage X times for every stack of winded this character... Oh, these would work so well together. Restore 15 vitality, gain a poison. Well... I mean, it's only one poison. Increases by 1 each turn. That is a problem. I think I'm going to take Pulverize. It's not the best option, but I didn't really like my options that time. More stamina, I think. Exertion. Pick one card from your discard to move to hand. Okay. Gain exertion. The next card this character plays is Banished. That has its uses. Draw 4 cards, gain Pacified. Ugh. No, thank you. Well, I'm not really building... I was about to say... It does draw me cards, but I'm not building around card draw this time. I don't think. I want to try something different. Gain 2 stamina for each status effect on target opponent. Opponent. Ooh. And that's not just negative status effects. That's fury, that's charge, that's all those weird things that the... Yeah, I'm going to take that. All the weird things that the enemies can do to themselves. Wishing Well Hesitation. Gain a random upgrade token. On expiring, party takes 5 damage. I'm going to risk the party damage. Humblestone Well reveals itself to you in the center of the street. A frail old beggar kneels beside you. You approach the well to find the beggar muttering a low, quiet prayer. Yeah, we've seen this one before, right? Speak his name and he shall reward you. Gain Lucky Charm, gain a random upgrade token. Kneel beside the beggar and pray, remove a card from your deck, and then gain a random upgrade. Yeah, let's take that one. I get rid of a card. We all know what I'm getting rid of. What does this do? Restore 5 vitality. Ooh. So I could put it on a defensive one, if I wanted to. Or I could just put it on this one. Draw 1 card, gain 3. Withdraw that would make withdraw better. It would make withdraw better. That does cost a will, so it's not always going to get a chance to get played, though. This does cost 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put it on that one. That does make it better. That cost of will makes withdraw just not that good. I can only use it once per combat right now. Okay, Crossroads. See, this is the... Yeah, it was Crossroads. Clear streets to this depth. Provisions, heavy patrol. I could fight the heavy patrol. I'm going to take the provisions. A hooded figure stops in your path. May the wind always be at your back. Choose a card. Deep Strike. Deal 5 damage. If opponent is in the back rank, deal 4 damage. Plus 4 damage per character's level. That's a nice one. That only costs 1. Kick is useful, though. I'm not going to lie. I kind of was disparaging on it when I first started play, but it's nice. I'm going to take Deep Strike, though, because it does only cost 1. Okay. I'll use Crossroads to sweep these. Another combat. Oh, one that's elite. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore the elite for now. I think it's just I don't want to fight some elites. Light armor, fury. Okay. Who's hitting who? Mouse, mouse, mouse. Wow. Okay. If this breaks the target's defense, it will, in fact, break everybody's defense. But it costs 2. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, half the damage dealt... Oh, that costs 2 as well, so let's use it. and then break somebody's... the bear. Okay. And then you're in trouble. You're gonna get smacked around for 30? 30. Well. Alright. He's gonna get smacked for 30. Yeah, he's gonna take some vitality damage. I am aware I could have stopped it if I had killed the bear, but I didn't want to kill the bear. That was hopefully not a bad decision, but it was my decision. I'll apply bleed. Okay. And then, what are you doing? Bear, mouse, bear. I'll take that. And I'll deal... He's got 4 there. Yeah, I'll kill him. He should die. Okay, good. There we go. You know what? Let's discard. Withdraw. Okay, and then hit him. Hit him. He's gonna hit me for 10, so I'll bring out 9. It won't be quite enough. He's actually gonna hit me for more than that because of charge. So, hey, look at that. We both took damage. Great. Now, the prospect of getting a healing card is worth it. So, yay. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. And then... Who are you attacking? Both of us. I'm going to use some will here. I guess I could... Yeah, I'm going to kick him into the back row. To heck with that. There. Now he can't do anything to me. Not this turn. We have one more turn to kill him, so... And this will activate preparation. Very nice. Okay. Let's do Deep Strike. Beautiful. Sweep kick, select the target, move them to a vacant position on their rank. Discard a card, gain 3 charge, apply 15 defense to an ally. Active character and the ally both gain winded. That one's probably more useful for me than momentum. I do like momentum, though. I don't have enough card draw to make momentum useful on my turn. So we'll take the defensive one. Anxiety, Juggler, Lightfoot. Party takes 5 damage. Wait, why? Subterfuge is beginning to take its toll on your brothers. The constant need to remain alert is wearing on the resolve. Why would I take this one? Hopefully when it expires, it doesn't do the damage. But usually that says... So, if that's the case. Buy cards, buy cards. I wonder what the difference here is. Let's go with Juggler. I haven't seen that before. Just some expensive cards. If I don't buy anything, I need to save up money for a third party member. Discard all ruin cards. If target opponent has more health than active character, draw a card. Momentum. Deal 6 card. Oh, none of these are great. And I really don't want to spend my money so that I can get an ally. But I also want momentum. Crazy Weasel, off-duty guards. Investigate on expiring... Oh, wait. If it expires, I get some money, I think. So let's do Crazy Weasel. Weasel babbles at you with a manic grin on his face before sputtering into a fit of coughs. Want to change a piece of yourself? Yeah, yes, I do. Please. Transform a card. What do I want to transform? One of the guards, maybe? One of the strikes? Rush? I think one of the strikes. I have a lot of damage cards right now. Distraction. Unplayable. When this card is discarded by a character, choose an ally to apply 18 defense to, or an opponent to deal 18 damage to defense. Or well rested. Oh, but it costs will. Yeah, most of the will cards are great. It's just very limited per combat. For every stack removed, gain 3 hit points. Well, I am playing a bunch... I do have a few cards in my deck that apply winded. Not to mention the heavy armor will increase winded. But I do have those momentums, which let me discard cards. This is like double bang for my buck, right? If I discard this for momentum, I'm getting 2 benefits out of that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Okay, and that gives me 3 extra money. Thank you. I don't know if it'll be enough, but... Blackfoot Stash, a chance to offload. 100 XP. Merchant in trouble. I want the 100 XP. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Merchant. I think I've been there before anyways. You know what? We'll take the combat. Sure. Like I said, I needed to do more combat. So this is an opportunity to do more combat. What do I want here? Forceful Blow deals 8 damage. If opponent has defense, apply vulnerability. Oh, okay. And that's just rush. Moves, swaps to random position. Okay. Well, my bear might be in trouble. Let's use this. And then this. And then we'll hit one. Let's hit the guy in the middle. There we go. Sure. I might as well focus down. Who's hitting who? Bear, mouse, bear. Okay. I think he's going to take some damage. That's 8, and that's it. Oh. Yeah, he already took his damage. Yeah, he's going to take some damage. That's okay. That's okay. It's not okay. I'm upset about that. Hopefully we get a chance to heal before the boss. That's all I'm saying. This'll work. But it's 4, so what can I do if I don't want to discard. Let's gain some guard. And then use this on the bear. Okay. Who's hitting who? You're gonna die. Bear and mouse. Okay. I'm gonna discard this one to do this one. Mouse, bear, mouse. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't a bad decision not to just kill that mouse. Okay, alright. The bleed's not a big deal. They didn't get past our defenses. I'm okay with this. Why? Oh, because everything costs 2. Ay, ay, ay. Everything costs 2. Mouse, bear, bear, mouse. So let's... I think killing would be the same as kicking at this point. What are they doing? Okay, so they're not actually attacking. In that case, let's kill the mouse. Yeah, alright, enter. Okay. I could heal there. Yeah, let's heal. And then let's apply, let's apply some bleed. Okay. Mouse and mouse. So I think I want defense. When this card is discarded, choose an ally or an opponent. Okay. Beautiful. I love how that worked out. If this breaks the target's armor, gain 2 charge. You know what? It'll break his armor. Great. And end turn. So they get a chance to attack me, but at the same time, I set myself up for next turn. Okay. 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 I'm going to discard Strike, I think. So that I can do Deep Strike on this one. Okay, and the bear's turn. Discard Sadist so that he can do Pulverize. Let's see, 8 damage. It's just going to be 8 damage plus the 6. That's not going to be enough to kill him. Let's get rid of this hair. So who are you attacking? The bear? Good. We'll use guard, guard, and done. Not too worried about that one. We'll bleed again. And we will catch it. And we're done. Reckless Aid again. Swap positions. Shrapnel. Deal 5 damage. If the target has more charge than defense, deal 4 times 3. Ooh. How often do they have more charge than defense, though? Definitely not at the beginning. Maybe once later, during the fight. Later turns, they'll have more charge than defense, especially if I wear their defense down. And they're a bear or something who just keeps building fury. But I don't like that. Apply 15. I don't know if I want to play it safe or if I want to play it... Yeah, let's take Shrapnel. Yeah, we'll take Shrapnel. Courage. A chance to improve. Sure. Some enders are hot on your trail. You turn a corner. Oh, right. The hatch one. -1. +1 stamina, -10 vitality. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. As long as I can heal at some point. Crossroads. Thank you. 450 florins. I could do it, or I could heal. I'm gonna take the tavern. I'm gonna risk not healing. So I can afford a wolf or another mouse. I'm gonna take Hessel. Well, let's look at what he can do first. 40 vitality, a spear. Arterial rupture. Deal 3 damage times for each stack of bleed on the target. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Alright, let's go in here. He's got superior medium. That's fine. We'll stick with that for now. I'm combat positions. And sure. I'm okay with this. Enter the hideout. We know it's a boss fight. It's a trap! I hope Cosling survives this. I really do. I would hate my risk-taking to lose the bear at this point. Okay, who's doing what here? He's attacking the wolf. He's attacking the bear. So 2 on the bear. And I have no way of... Oh, no. Oh, no. And I can't discard... Oh, this is terrible. Wait. Nope, that's not going to help any. gain... Oh, no. I'm in trouble. Okay. And there's no way to move him on... Oh, he's going to take... What is this? 12 and 10? Oh, no. Okay, alright. Well, if this breaks the target... Okay, that's not going to happen. Let's do 5. 8 damage. I don't want to break his armor. There we go. Because I want this to break his armor. Okay. And then... Oh, no! My poor bear! There's nothing I can do about it either. Nothing. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, and he's bleeding. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, we need a heal here. Quick hands. Oh, boy. He can do armor. Now the momentum comes out. I don't need to discard anything, though. Oh, shoot. I can either 8 damage everybody, or I can weapon damage. That's not going to be enough to break his... I guess I could set that up. Nobody else can do damage. Shoot. Who's hitting who? He's hitting everybody. He's hitting the mouse. He's hitting everybody. 6 and 6. So my bear's going to take damage again. Alright, since Pulverize isn't going to do me any good, let's Momentum, Sadist, and Longsword. Oh man, I can't believe... Ugh. Okay. I can't do... Oh, wait! This character may play another character's wielded... Of course! I so rarely used the wolf's ability. Yeah, I should have killed this weasel with that. I got so focused on the second half of it. No, wait. It wouldn't have killed the weasel anyways. It broke his armor, so it did an extra 8 damage, but it wouldn't have done that extra 8 damage on this guy, and he would have lived. So it doesn't matter. Alright. Apply 15 to an ally. Active character and ally both get... Well, he's got 1... He can't really do anything else, so I will use this. There we go. Alright, what are you doing? Bear, what are you doing? Footwork. Move swaps to an adjacent position, gains 3 charge, and retaliate. And you are doing reach advantage. Moves opponent backward in the lane. If position is occupied or opponent is in the back rank, deal 6. Okay. Alright. So not much to worry about there. Let's use this and give this to the bear. And then... You know what? I'm going to have him kick. Bear, whatever you're doing. I'm going to kick him. So that he can do deep strike in the back. Alright. Let's bleed. I could bleed the bear. I think it'd be faster and smarter to bleed one of these two. Alright. And now he's got retaliate, so we don't want to touch him with the bear. We don't want to touch him. 12 damage. If target is crippled to double damage. 12 damage. That'll get rid of most... Well... I don't know. Momentum might help. Apply 5 defense to party member. Alright, who's doing what here? He's attacking the wolf. So the wolf needs some defense. I am going to spear the guy in the back. No, I clicked the bear instead. And now he's got no defense. Great. You know what? Let's just spend that then. Alright. Bear. If I use momentum to ditch something, I could use rush. I'm going to have the mouse withdraw on the wolf. So this guy's attack does nothing. And then... yeah, I'm going to ditch guard, I think. So that we can rush the guy. Wait, what does that make that? 9 damage? I'm going to use it on this guy, so hopefully we can get the bleed closer to... oh, 1 point off. Okay. I'm going to attack the bear just to get rid of 5 defense. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want them sitting on defense, but with 2 defense, if I get one of those cards that does something extra if I break defense, which did not come out. Boo. All right. Deep Strike could do me some good here. What are you doing? Mouse and bear. Okay. I guess I could do this. On the mouse? Sure. Quick hands? Sure. That'll heal. And then bleed somebody. I'm gonna bleed this guy in the back. Okay. Wolf. The guy in the back. I guess I could do... sure. And then... Deep Strike. He's not gonna die with 4 bleed. This'll kill him. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I could have applied the bleed to the bear. I wasn't thinking. And then, of course, I can't do anything with these 2. So, we'll just take what they dish out. Oh, look at that. I lost my bear. Ah! Ah, man. Okay. Sure. The weasel hits everybody. I'm so bad at this. We're just gonna kill the weasel. The bear's gonna hit the mouse. I guess I could... I'm gonna use this. He doesn't have retaliate anymore. I don't have enough will to use longsword. Ugh. Okay, let's guard and then end. I could gain 2 stamina. But I'm just trading stamina at that point because it costs 2 stamina. I'm gonna ditch Sadist so that I can use Spear with some extra damage. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna cast Precision. And that's it. Let him do what he's gonna do. Okay, yeah, that works. If target has more charge than deal, yeah. I just need... I have nothing that will increase that damage. Alright. Let's guard it up. And then deal 3 times for each stack of bleed. Ooh, okay. Well, look at that, he's bleeding. And then rush, just for the heck of it, I guess. Who is he gonna hit now? Oh. 11 plus 12. my poor mouse. This might be into this run just because I screwed things up letting the bear get so strong. Ugh, I let the bear get too strong. Yeah, that was dumb. He's up to 13 now. Alright, more bleed. Let the hatchet go. Was he gonna hit? I should probably guard. I should probably guard. And then another strike, and then another strike. Alright. That's 16 times 3. Yeah, he's in trouble. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Can we kill him this turn? I need this. Just for some amount of hit points. It's shrapnel again. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shrapnel again. Okay, good. Oh, I lost my bear again. Mirroring an opponent's defense, that's always useful. Carnage, ruin a card. I'm not gonna do that. Let's take the... Oh, man. Heavy armor, superior medium. Superior medium, superior medium. Let's swap this regular medium. There we go. One character leveled up. Let's pick a trait. At the start of every turn, you may discard one card to draw 2. I do like that one. Vengeful. Gain 5 rage whenever an ally dies. I hope that doesn't... That's already too late. I hope it doesn't come up again. Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw 1 card. Yeah, let's take the Gambler. I do like the Gambler. Let's take another Will. Just to help even things out. Wealth, Excellence, Unity. Heal Party. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, Heal Party. We need it desperately. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here on that depressing note. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Until next time, stay safe, and God bless you.